Welcome to Kenton's videos. Enjoy the video.
You start by preparing your workspace and tools. This keeps parts organized and prevents lost screws. Remove the battery pack or batteries, then use a T8 Torx driver to remove the main rear screws. Once done, pry the shell gently with a plastic spudger to separate clips. Make sure to work along edges to avoid cracking plastic. Keep all screws in a labeled tray. You're aiming to expose the circuit board and trigger housings without forcing any parts. Now you'll get to the core, accessing the trigger assembly. Lift the rear shell and carefully move the battery tray or clip components aside. Once free, disconnect any ribbon cables by flipping their small latches. Next, unscrew the trigger housing fasteners and gently separate the housing halves. You should see the trigger lever, spring, and analog sensor. Make sure to note spring orientation and how the cam rides on the sensor, because reassembly depends on those placements. For final removal, lift the trigger lever out of its pivot, then remove the spring and cam from the housing. If you plan to replace parts, keep them labeled. Once removed, test the sensor area for debris and gently clean with compressed air. Make sure nothing blocks travel. Then reverse the steps. Reposition ribbons, reseat the PCB, secure screws, and snap the shell closed. If triggers stick after reassembly, check spring seating and sensor alignment. Misaligned parts cause
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.